Hello everyone, I'm Sakshi Tiwari and I welcome you to our new lesson. There was a time when some of our favorite Indian cricketers spoke English like this.
The Indian scene at this stage.
Yeah, definitely. You were with me in the while I was not keeping very well, but I have started worked a lot on my keeping, and I'm doing it very well right now.
Well done, Dhoni, and all the best for your matches.
Thanks a lot.
And now if we fast forward a few years, they're out there communicating fantastically like this.
A little bit of emotion.
Well, you do get emotional, for a simple fact that it's the last part of my career, and I think it started over here. When I'm playing the first game, I just walked down, and the full house was chanting my name. My eyes actually filled with water, and I just stood there in the dugout for a while. I took my time, and I realized, I want to enjoy it.
Well, what just happened? Did they secretly attend Oxford University? Did Shakespeare personally train them? Well, not at all. They learned to communicate in English, not the hard way, but the smart way, using simple, sneaky tricks that anyone can master, that you can master too. And guess what? You can do it too in this lesson. So I welcome you to this new lesson where we are going to, where I'm going to spill the same game-changing secrets that cricketers use to master English. Instead of memorizing complex rules, they naturally apply very effective techniques that make their English sound clear, impressive and easy to understand. In this lesson, I'm going to share 5 techniques with you. The first one will be, using simple tenses, which means that they don't say, I have been practicing since morning. No, complicated sentence. It's in perfect tense. They keep it simple by saying, I practiced this morning. I'll also be talking about the inversion trick for stronger impact, which means that instead of saying, I never doubted our victory, they confidently assert that never did I doubt our victory, right? The structure changed. It sounds stronger and leaves a lasting impression. Additionally, I'll be talking about the third technique, which is the passive voice trick for, team-focused answers. Like rather than saying, I scored 100 runs, they often say that 100 runs were scored today. Passive tone, right? Which immediately, shifts our focus on the achievement rather than, focusing on ourselves. I'll also be introducing the emphasis trick with you, which means, using what and how. So instead of just saying the, win was amazing, the victory was amazing, they add impact with what an amazing victory that was, right? Additionally, the last one will be the linking words trick for smooth speech. So they don't just speak in short, choppy sentences. Instead of saying, we played well, we won easily, they connect the sentences, they connect the ideas with phrases like, since we played well, we won easily. So by using these simple but effective tricks, cricketers make their English sound natural, confident and impactful. And today you're going to learn the same. Let's get into the lesson. The first trick being using simple sentences. So use simple past, simple present and simple future for clearer communication. The first question being, what actually are simple tenses? See, simple tenses are direct and easy to understand, sentences. They focus on facts, they focus on routines, and they focus on completed actions without complex structures. So let's say if I have to talk about simple past, for that I'll say, the actions that are finished. Past, the actions that are finished. For example, we played well yesterday. He scored a century in the last match. If you're talking about simple present, it is used for general facts or habits or general things that happen on a daily basis or, in routine. For example, I practice every morning. He leads our team well, right? Simple future is used for predictions, promises, or, upcoming events. For example, we will give our best in finals. Yes, he will open the batting tomorrow, right? So these are called the simple tenses. Now the question comes that why should cricketers use this? Why not the other tenses as well, like perfect, conditionals, etc.? See, cricketers are often asked about match reviews. Of course, once the match gets over, they're often asked about strategies or personal routines. So using simple tense helps them to keep their language clear and easy to follow. It helps them to avoid overcomplicated grammar that can actually confuse the listeners. Additionally, it also sounds more natural and confident, when somebody listens to them. For example, instead of saying, I had been practicing a lot before this match, it's a complicated sentence, past perfect tense. Say, Simple. Keep it simple in past tense. I practiced a lot before this match, right? Instead of saying I will have been working hard to improve my, bowling, don't say this. Complex sentence. Say I will work hard to improve my bowling. All right? Instead of saying we have been giving our best throughout the series, keep it simple. Don't add perfect tenses, conditionals. Keep it simple by saying we gave our best throughout the series, right? So that's how you can keep your articulation, your sentences away from complex structures by using the simple tenses: simple past, simple present, and simple future, right? Great. So now I'm going to give you some sentences and you have to fill the blank using the correct tense. Simple tense: yesterday Rishabh Pant dash 50 runs in just 20 balls. Scored, right? The players always dash before a match. Warm up: tomorrow the coach dash the final squad. Will be announcing? No, keep it simple. Will announce. During practice, Virat dash on footwork drills. Have focused, have been focusing. Keep it simple. Focuses on this, right? After the injury, Bumrah dash at NCA for recovery. Trained, right? Great. So this was our first technique where we learnt about keeping our communication simple and to the point by keeping it, away from all the complex tenses and complex, sentence structures. So use simple tenses, simple past, simple present, and simple future for clearer and crisp communication. Yes, with this comes our second technique, which is the inversion trick for stronger impact. What is inversion? See, inversion flips the usual sentence structure for emphasis. So instead of starting with the subject, or maybe instead of starting the sentences like I, we, the team, you begin with words like never, rarely, often, seldom, hardly, or not only. And of course, then you continue the rest of the sentence. See, why should cricketers use it? This is one of my personal favorites, let me tell you. Inversion makes your statements sound way more powerful and impactful. You come across as somebody extremely confident, especially when you're describing rare moments in cricket, right? So now instead of saying, I have never played such a tough match, instead of saying this, you can say that never have I played such a tough match. Never in my cricket journey I've ever seen a moment like this, right? Instead of saying we rarely get conditions like this, say rarely do we get conditions like this, but the team managed to successfully, channel it, right? It's not only the batters who performed well, but also the bowlers. Now, rather than saying this, just flip it. Say, not only did the batters perform well, but also the bowlers. Are you able to notice this magic? Are you able to see how advanced it sounds just by flipping, right? A quick tip for you for remembering this inversion technique is, see, inversion sentences often start with negative adverbs. Rarely, hardly, little, never. Okay, and the verb moves before the subject after these phrases, right before it. Okay, now we are going to practice converting the basic sentences into the inverted sentences using the inversion technique, right? Here is a sentence for you. I have never played so well. Start it with never. Never have I played so well, right? We rarely lose at home. Okay, which is that exaggerated word that tells the intensity. Rarely, so we'll keep that first. Rarely do we lose at home, right? I only realized my mistake after the game. Okay, only after the game did I realize my mistake. Yes, I have never felt such pressure on the field. Never have I felt such pressure on the field, right? Here is the last one for you. We rarely drop a catch. Well done. Rarely do we, drop a catch. Yes. So this trick is perfect when you're praising teammates or maybe you're describing an exceptional performance, and otherwise too. It adds way greater impact than the sentence that you were using otherwise. Right? Great. So this was our technique number 2, which was the inversion technique, where we don't speak the sentence in a regular way or maybe using a regular structure, but we add that intensified word before it and we sort of shuffle the structure of our sentence, right? Excellent. With this comes our third technique, which is the passive voice trick for team focused answers. What is it? I'm sure we all have, known or studied about active voice, passive voice. Active voice, I'm teaching you a lesson on spoken English. Passive voice, the lesson was taught by Sakshi Tiwari on active and passive, right? So what actually is passive voice? Passive voice shifts focus away from the person who is doing the action, and it emphasizes on the action itself. It sounds diplomatic and sort of humble, which is perfect for giving credit to the team instead of yourself. So why should cricketers use it? Of course. And why should you use it? See, in interviews, you or maybe cricketers, they often want to highlight the team's effort rather than sounding self-centered. All right? And it's helpful for your personal life as well. Passive voice is the ideal way to achieve it. For example, let's say that here is a sentence: I controlled the game with my bowling. Don't say that. Rather, say the game was controlled well by our, bowlers, right? I hit the winning shot. Okay? All right? You would never hear a cricketer saying this. Rather, they would say the winning shot was executed perfectly. You can also say, by me, but again, the tone has to change. I planned our fielding strategy. The fielding strategy was planned carefully, and it carefully removes I. Right? I hope you're able to understand that how the focus shifts from me, myself, to team, and of course, it adds that charm in your speech. Right? When it makes you sound like a team player already. Yes, let's look at some practice sentences, and you have to transform them before I do. The captain led the team brilliantly. The team was led brilliantly by the captain. We chased the target confidently. The target was chased confidently by the team. The bowler dismissed the batsman. The batsman was dismissed by the bowler. We played the match under challenging conditions. The match was being played under the challenging conditions, right? And the last one being this one: the whole country celebrated our victory. Our victory was celebrated across the country. Yes? Excellent. So this was our, third technique, which was about using passive voice. Use passive voice. It makes you sound humble yet professional, and it's a key quality in in speeches, in post-match interviews, or maybe when you are talking about the team effort in general, right? So this was passive voice technique. Transform the sentence, speak the sentence in passive voice, which automatically and humbly shifts the focus from you and spreads the light and brings the focus on everybody else also in the team. The fourth technique is the emphasis technique with what and how. What is it? See, starting a sentence with what or how. Now, this instantly adds like a lot of excitement and focus. It is commonly used in English to praise or highlight something. For example, what a shot, right? How brilliantly he did that. Now, praising teammates or reacting to memorable moments become far more impactful with this technique. And I'm sure you must have heard the commentators do it often. Why are commentators commentators? Why are you and I, not there? Because they have a great command over this technique. If it's a very high moment, the audience is cheering, then their speech would go higher than that, right? To match the energy. For example, what a player, what a shot, right? So they use what for nouns, okay? And how for any action, for adjective and adverbs. For example, how brilliant his cover drives are. Do you see that? Yes? So just make a note of it. For example, instead of saying it was a brilliant innings or it was a brilliant shot, they would say that what a brilliant innings that was. What a great start of match this is. Yes? Instead of saying our bowlers adapted brilliantly, they would say how brilliantly our bowlers adapted. Right? Instead of saying the crowd support was fantastic, they would say that what amazing, or maybe what an amazing support we had from the crowd. Yes? So starting a sentence with what, what or how, instantly adds that great power and excitement. And a trick for you is that use this what to describe incredible moments, and how brilliantly, how nicely to describe impressive actions. Okay, here is a table. You can also refer to it for detailed practice and repetition. Now, how about we practice some? I'm going to give you some sentences, and all that you have to do is you have to transform these sentences into great energy, the way cricketers say. Okay, it was an amazing shot. Well done. What an amazing shot it was. The crowd was loud. How loud the crowd was. It was a close game. What a close game it was. He bowled brilliantly. How brilliantly he bowled. We fought hard. What a tough fight we gave. Right? Excellent. So I hope you understand that how to use this technique, the emphasis technique. Now this technique, this trick adds great level of excitement to your tone, and it of course keeps the listeners, the viewers engaged. Yes, with this comes our last technique, which is the fifth one, the linking word trick for smooth speech. What are linking words? Linking words connect ideas smoothly and naturally. Words like moreover, despite, on top of that, although, nevertheless, now they actually improve the flow of our thoughts, right? Why should cricketers use it? See, linking words allow you to explain your points very clearly without sounding repetitive or abrupt, or maybe, without sounding basic speaker of English. A quick tip for you is, for positive connections, use words like moreover, furthermore, in addition. For negative or maybe contrasting ideas, use words like however, on the other hand, yet. For results or outcomes, use words like therefore, as a result, thus. Right? Yes, I hope you understand. Now let me give you some sentences, and let's try to use the linking words to connect the sentences and make them sound advanced and more polished. Now instead of saying we batted well, the bowlers performed strongly too, just combine them, okay? Merge them. Say we battled well, moreover the bowlers performed strongly too. Right? Do you see that how your sentence just sounded rich? Instead of saying we lost wickets early but we recovered, say despite losing wickets, we recovered well. Yes, instead of saying the pitch was tough and our bowlers struggled, say although the pitch was tough, our bowlers struggled at times. Right? I hope you understand. Now let me give you some sentences, and why don't you transform them before I do. We batted poorly but we bowled really well. Okay, although we batted poorly but we bowled really well, right? The next one being this one, he scored a century, the team still lost. He scored a century, yet the team still lost, right? We practiced hard, we won the series. We practiced hard, therefore we won the series. Our batting was strong, we need to improve our bowling. Our batting was strong, however, we need to improve our bowling, right? The pitch was slow, we adapted our strategy. The pitch was slow, as a result, we adapted our strategy, right? Great. So this was the last technique, which was about using linking words to connect the sentences. Linking words make your response sound smoother and more professional, right? And of course, it helps you to avoid repeated or redundant phrases. Excellent. With this, we've come to the end of our lesson, where today we learned how cricketers sound so polished. What is the difference between their English and our English, right? Where we learned all about it through 5 techniques. See, mastering English like top cricketers isn't about, complicated grammar. I'm sure you got to know this through this video. It's about using smart tricks that simplify your speech while making it sound impressive. So whether it's, using simple tenses, adding emphasis with what and how, or connecting thoughts with linking words. See, these techniques can quickly elevate your communication skills no matter what. Just like improving your cricket game, the key is constant practice. So try these strategies for a week and you'll notice a clear difference in your articulation, pronunciation, thought process, and of course in how confidently and fluently you speak. Yes, so because see, if cricketers can master these tricks, so can you. Yes, so I'll see you in the next lesson. Let me know in the comment section how the video was, also who your favorite cricketer is. I'll wait for your response. I'll see you in the next lesson. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Happy learning.